You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the roof. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you, and you got me too.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a daily vlog. That coffee kind of tastes like crap. Normally I like that one, but that one, it tastes weird today. Anyways, today is Friday. Today is my day off from work. So I wanted today to be a really productive day because I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed with things lately. And I'm not talking about like this kind of stuff or like whatever, but if you don't know, Austin and I, we live with my mom in her house, and we basically have our bedroom, and then we have like a bathroom, and then we have like the basement sort of. So basically we have things in these places, like in our main places, but then my mom has like 2 spare bedrooms that like as well, and we have a lot of stuff just like in all these bedrooms, and I just am feeling really overwhelmed that we have things everywhere. And with like COVID and everything in the last 2 years, like normally those bedrooms would always be clean because like we would have family coming over and we'd have people coming to visit and whatever, but now because of COVID, nobody's really been here in the last 2 years to sleep, so those bedrooms have very quickly basically collected a lot of our things, and it's just getting to a point that I'm like, one, why do we need all of these things that we literally don't even use because we never go in those rooms, and two, I want to clean them up now before, let's say, my grandma comes to visit and needs to sleep in the bedroom, and then I'm like overwhelmed that I need to clean up an entire bedroom of stuff. So basically we're gonna do that today. That's like my big goal, is I want to kind of go through everything in there. I want to section it off into like things that I want to keep, things that like we want to like say, like basically I want to section everything off into like 3 different piles, like things that we're using now and like that we can keep out, and then things that we want but probably not until like we move eventually one day. Sorry, my bangs are actually driving me crazy because they're at such a weird length right now, and I'm not trimming them because I don't want to keep them. But yeah, so sorry. So things that we don't want right now but we still want in the future, and then things that I'm just like, we do not need these, we don't want these at all. So basically I'm gonna go through all that today. I want to run over to Canadian Tire at some point today after I've gone through a bunch of stuff to buy a bunch of like bins and stuff, because we have a bunch of storage stuff in the basement that is for exactly that purpose of like, we're going to eventually move out one day, so we want to have like our own stuff. And yeah, that's like my main goals today. I have to get a bunch of laundry done today, just like while I'm doing all this stuff. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to do today, but I can't remember. I'm sure it'll come to me. But yeah, those are like the main things to do today. I also kind of want to go through this room at some point, but I feel like this is like not the top priority. It's more like getting the other ones done. So without further ado, I'm going to try and drink this coffee. I don't know why it tastes so funny today. like, I kid you not, it tastes like alcohol. Like, I don't know why. And I normally like that one. So I don't know why I don't like that pod today. But anyways, I'm going to put my glasses on because I know if I don't, I'm going to get a headache. So we'll do that. And then basically, yeah, like I'm just going to do that today. It's going to be a really like productive day, I guess. But I feel like a lot of it's going to be montagey because it's going to be a lot of just like cleaning up and stuff. But I have on this stuff right now, but I think I might actually change into like more of like a workout top because I feel like I'm going to get hot really fast if I'm wearing a sweater and sweatpants. So I think I'm actually going to change my top and then we're going to get into cleaning just right away. We're going to get a lot of stuff done today. Here we go. Okay, so my mom actually just like redid our whole like front hallway here and then like downstairs as well in the front hallway. But on that little ledge where those fake cats are, there used to be a big tree, and the tree now lives here for a minute. But this is one of the rooms, and I'm gonna quickly like sneak in here. So I'm basically just like giving you a tour, I guess. So basically in this room there's actually not a lot. We have a blow-up mattress literally from Halloween. We had set it up because we thought people were gonna stay over. Nobody ended up did staying over, so we just haven't cleaned this up. So I need to clean this up, pack all this up. I need to go through this little this little bucket here is all of our stuff, as well as that little box there. And then I think in the closet here, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in here that I'll just go through, and I'm probably just gonna put it all into like a donation pile. Obviously things that I can sell, I'll try and sell, but a lot of this stuff I feel like it's just gonna be like donation. So this is one of the rooms. I also have to deal with this little pile here in the hallway that's literally been here forever. I just don't know what to do with it because like this one, so this like chest thing, it's a jewelry box that my grandpa made for me like when I was really little. And obviously I don't want to get rid of it, but it's just so big and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm probably going to bring it down to the basement, but I need to go through it because I actually have like jewelry that I wear now in it. I need to go through all that stuff. But anyways, that's the one. And then this is the other room. Whoa. Which I do use sometimes, like for a while. Okay, whoa. For a while I was like housing all of like this kind of stuff. And I don't know, I'm really torn if I want to sell my Cricut or not because I just don't use it. But I'm like, maybe I'll use it when we have our own place, but I don't know. I really don't think I will. But there's just like a whole pile of stuff over here. Over here there's stuff over here, there's stuff all in this closet, which, you know, is just fun. Like, I mean, this I'll keep here. This is actually my wedding dress. And then my veil, which, okay, it definitely shouldn't just like be here, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, how does this even, okay, here we go. Oh, this is cute. This was my veil. This is, I got a cathedral length veil when we got married, and here it is. It had little rhinestones in it, or gems or whatever. Isn't this cute? Aww. What am I doing? This is why it's impossible for me to clean rooms, because I get carried away. But anyways, I gotta find somewhere to put this because I don't think it being balled up right there is very good. Anyways, I have a bunch of stuff in here that we have to deal with and get rid of. So I don't know. I think I'm going to start in the other room first because there's less things for me to tackle. And then we'll come into here and like figure all this stuff out. But let me put this veil away first.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
I'm out of breath. I just ran up and downstairs a bunch of times. It doesn't look that much different, but I sectioned everything off at least. So basically I just like obviously cleaned up the air mattress. But I have like stuff that I need to like keep right here. This is like the start of a like Goodwill bag. So I'm just gonna keep that there. This is like stuff I'm probably gonna try and sell. And then I'm going to make a little pile, really just there, of stuff I'm gonna want to put into storage bins for us. And Cooper loves this window. This room is never open and he just loves to like sit here and just like watch. But yeah, so that room is basically done for now, which is really nice. I'm just tossing in the garbage. I can't really do much more until I have my bins, and I was at Walmart a couple days ago and I was going to buy bins, but I'm like, no, I should probably wait and see like what I have first. So yeah. Oh, also these are gonna go into bins as well. Not our towels because we obviously use those here, but like extra sheets and stuff that are ours, we're gonna put into like storage bins. But yeah, now that room's done, I'm going to tackle this little hallway section. This one's gonna be really tedious, so I'm not even gonna film it because I feel like that last little bit was really tedious. So I will just kind of check in after I've done this one. Okay, so change of plans. I actually went to Canadian Tire and got my buckets now because I feel like, I feel like when I try to tackle this room, I'm just gonna need to put stuff in buckets right away because it's just gonna be, I just feel like it's gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna do that now. I just need to change my camera battery, and then we're gonna, as I was saying, I just changed my camera battery, and now I'm going to start going through. I got 4 of these like clear Rubbermaid, whatever, Tupperware, whatever, bins, and I'm just gonna start going through. I'm gonna do like one that's probably only like sheets and stuff, and then I'll do like one that's like I have like purses and stuff that I never use, but I'm not gonna get rid of them, but I have like ones that I never use and like that kind of stuff. I want to put like, guys, I have so many Disney plushies everywhere, and I really need to just like, okay, he's like so cute to cuddle, but I really just need to like go through them and like really decide on which ones I want to keep, because I obviously want to have some for in our future house and like future kids, like I don't know, whatever. I just want to have them, but like I don't need as many as I do because I actually, this is, okay, our bedroom's a mess right now, so please disregard, but under our bed we have these Tupperwares which house a ton of like plushies. So I think what I'm going to do is change them out, put them in one of these bigger tubs, and then I'm going to eventually, maybe not today, but eventually I'm going to go through my closet and we'll do all of our like off-season clothing in those bins underneath of the bed, because our closets are constantly full and it drives me nuts. And like in the summer I don't need 19 million sweaters in the closet, which is basically what I have. So anyways, okay, we're gonna go through this stuff. This is gonna be a lot, so we'll see how far we get, but here we go. I think I'm gonna tackle the closet first. I feel like that's a good point of action. Okay, it has been about, I don't know, I think it's been about an hour and a bit. As you can see, okay, I feel like it actually looks no different. Did I even show this corner? This corner was full of junk, literally. But now it's like a little bit more manageable. This bucket, I'm going to put all of our, this is what I'm about to do. Sorry, I'm all over the place because I feel like what happens when you clean is that it gets messier before it gets like cleaner, you know? So I'm just trying to organize everything. A lot of this stuff is going to be moved, so I'm like happy about that. But this is my pile of things that need to go into the basement for storage. This is a bucket of laundry because I've found more clothes just floating around everywhere as I've been cleaning things. This is my Goodwill pile that I will be bringing obviously to Goodwill. I still have one more empty bucket. There's still a couple of things in this room, but this room's mostly done. This is my first full bag of garbage. Yeah, I hate throwing stuff away, but I've tried to donate as much as I can, but like it just comes down to like some stuff that you just can't, right? So anyways, I have dirty towels on the floor, and then now the bedroom looks like a disaster, but it's just, you know, one room gets messy and the other one doesn't. So anyways, what I am going to do now is, because a lot of this stuff I can't really move until Austin gets home. I mean, I could, but it's more helpful if he helps, you know, like more beneficial if he helps me move it. But what I'm going to do now is take these, and I'm going to put all of my plushies that I want to keep for like, you know, the future in here. So I have obviously my ones that I use every single day, like they're on my bed, like they're the ones that we sleep with, you know, whatever. But I have a bunch that are under the bed that I'm going to pull up and go through. So yeah. Okay, that was actually much easier than I thought it was going to be because most of these guys are actually ruined. So the only 3 that I'm like going to sell are like these ones because they're just like, you know, they're not faves. I really feel like I might want to keep Dumbo. I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of him. I don't know, we'll see. But literally all of these were all in buckets and they're all like ruined. Okay, this is the only one that I'm really torn about because he looks like really mangy, but this was like one of the first ones that Austin had given to me, like one of the first like plushies that Austin had ever given to me. And like I just remember like having this guy when I went away to school for the very first time, like in, what was that, like 2015? Like I feel sad getting rid of him, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep him even though he's kind of mangy. And I have my like new Stitch that I always sleep with, which is this guy. Look how different they look. Like this guy's so like fuzzy. This guy's not. These guys both look mangy though because I used to sleep with them. But maybe I keep this Stitch. Okay, I'm going to keep him for now. I'll keep him for now. Put him in that bucket. But all these guys, like, they're all like Rapunzel's got a whole chunk out of her. Simba has that hole in him. Maximus is all like his like stuff is all ruined, and I think he has, yeah, he's got like bite marks out of him. Poor Olaf is missing a whole leg. Like I don't know. Sully's like missing a whole eyeball. Like I don't know why I was keeping these. I need to just like relax. But okay, these ones are going to go to the donation bin, which I'm sure there'll be little kids who would love to have some of these, right? So I'm gonna go put these away. And then now I'm going to work on, no, I'm not going to do this yet, but we're going to go back and finish cleaning up that hallway. taking a little lunch break. I don't even know if you would call it a lunch. I'm literally just eating pita chips and hummus. But I'm gonna take a little lunch. I guess it's a snack break. I'm gonna take a little snack break, watch like a YouTube video, and then I am going to get back to cleaning. We are almost done. I brought all the boxes down to go to the basement eventually, but you know, I'm just organizing. So those got brought down. After this, I'm going to clean up everything else, and then I think as long as I have time to today, I'm gonna bring all that stuff to Goodwill, because I always get like boxes of stuff to bring to Goodwill and then we never bring it, like, and then it just like sits in the back of my car forever. So I want to actually do it. So I'm kind of hoping that I can do that when Austin gets home, but we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna have this now, and then we will see how long of a break I have. Here we go. Okay, so I feel like I keep updating and it's just like the same info. I also look like a little boy. Let me just, you know, give myself some hair here. I feel like I'm just like updating and it's the same. But anyways, we are all cleared. This, I just need to move on to here, but I'm going to move this into the basement. So I need Austin's help, obviously, for that to move. Or not obviously, but I would like his help to move some stuff into the basement, because then it's just less trips for me, because he also will move, you know. And then like this stuff, I'm trying to sell my Cricut. Did I say that already? I can't remember. But I'm trying to sell it. So I just posted it on Facebook Marketplace. So we will see if anybody grabs at it. But other than that, like, it's actually, again, I feel like you can't tell, but I know it's much cleaner. I know all of our stuff is like basically no longer in here that we don't know of, you know. So yeah, this room is now officially clean, so I don't have to worry about that. It's literally just like laundry and then Goodwill stuff. So now it is time to tackle the bedroom, and I don't really know how I want to do this because we're in like this weird weather thing, right? So it's like I want to put like seasonal type items in here, but I just feel like we're still like in winter, and we're gonna be in winter for a good while, I think, still. So I just don't know, like, if I start putting like half of our sweaters in there, or if I don't know, because I've gone through our closet a couple times recently and I barely have gotten rid of anything, not because I don't want to, but because I genuinely wear everything that's in our closet right now, which I'm very happy about, because I was at a place for a really long time where like I wouldn't wear half of the things in my closet, like I would rewear the same stuff. And obviously I have my favorite outfits that I wear all the time, but I just think like now I genuinely would wear anything that's in my closet. But anyways, so I don't know how I'm gonna like arrange this, but I want to utilize the storage. Sorry, I should just, you know, place the actual tripod instead of holding the tripod. But I want to utilize the space because we have it. I just don't know what to put in here yet. So I think I'm gonna go through, because I have a feeling that whatever we put in here we're not gonna wear. So I feel like I'm gonna put all of our summer stuff in these bins, and then that way it'll just give a little bit more room for winter stuff. And then once winter rolls around, or once like spring summer rolls around, we'll switch it. I'm gonna do that now. I'm also gonna put Euphoria on because I finished watching last night. I technically finished watching episode 3 of season 2, but I didn't actually like finish it because I fell asleep. So I'm going to turn that on now and watch that while I do this. am done cleaning for the day. I am exhausted. I've done basically everything I wanted to do, I guess. I finished cleaning up the closet. It feels a little bit less crowded, which is nice. So I have all that stuff I put underneath the bed. I have all these extra hangers now that I have to find somewhere to put them, but other than that, we're good. So what I'm going to do now is Austin should be home in like probably like 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to bring a bunch of this stuff down into my car, and then we're going to go together and drop off the stuff at Value Village is where we're dropping it off. Goodwill, Value Village, all the same thing. But we're going to drop that off, and then I think that's it. I feel like I was pretty productive today. I'm pretty happy. I got most of the stuff that I wanted to get done, so I feel good about that. But I think for the rest of the night, I'm just going to like chill, hang out, not do a whole lot, because I work tomorrow all day, so I kind of just want to like relax because today was like my one day off after like 5 days straight of working, so kind of tired. So yeah, basically it's just gonna be like a chill evening. But right now I'm gonna bring this stuff downstairs, and then we're going to bring it to Value Village.